Hey guys, so I've been watching your VEDA videos and they're way too cute and I wanted to play along. So I'm going to be playing catch up. I'll be vlogging 3 topics in one video until I'm caught up with you. So here we go for the first 3 days of VEDA. So nicknames. I actually don't really have many. My name's already pretty short. It's Kyla Roma and Kyla is pretty short. So I get Kai for my family and that's kind of it. I did work at one workplace where everybody went by their initials. So before I was married, I got KB a lot and I got called Kyla B sometimes, but that's pretty much it for my nicknames. But I like to give them out a lot. I tend to go for, I have like a set of nicknames for almost everybody that I'm close with or who I feel like I'm friends with that I use in casual conversation, but I tend to go super formal, kind of like Victorian, rather than something shorter. So I call my girlfriends that I'm really close with or who I'm casually talking with, I call them Miss or Lady, and I tend to call all of my guy friends Mr. Or Sir. So I call, that's where my nickname for my husband came from on my blog, but I actually call all of my guy friends Mr. But now I feel like if I'm emailing one of my guy friends who reads my blog, I have to like not use that because that's the name for my husband, which is kind of funny to me. But I call all of my good guy friends Mr. And it's just one of those like weird little quirks that I've developed. So mornings. I'm not much of a morning person, but I've been trying to become one. I have been working mornings at my work for quite some time, so I have to get up pretty early and then we have the dogs. So I tend to be up at around 6:30 is when I wake up, but I'm not a big fan of it. I tend to be pretty slow moving, but I actually do my best work in the morning, so I've been able to switch my schedule around now, so I'm working afternoons, which is really helpful for me doing all of my design work. I can motor through a ton of stuff and get through a ton of email and make sure that everything on my blog is working properly, and then dive into client work in the morning so I can use all of that, like, I guess probably caffeination to get through to the afternoon, but I'm definitely not a morning person. So things that I'm bad at. I mean, I'm bad at lots of things. I just don't tend to write about them a lot. I don't think anybody really likes to dwell on their weaknesses. But one of the things that I'm really bad at anything that is like left-brained. I'm super right-brained. So I'm really good at anything spatial, anything visual. I'm an excellent planner, but I tend to be maybe over idealistic in my planning. I tend to go anywhere, like to coffee dates, lunch dates. I'm 5 minutes late because I try to get in one last thing before I go. I'm really terrible at remembering things. I have a lot going on in my head at any given time and I'm constantly having ideas, and so I basically everything just comes in and kind of goes right out. So if I don't write things down, they just don't get done. So I have like a whole backup plan is basically in my bag, where I have planners and notebooks and different notebooks for different categories of stuff to remember. And it sounds elaborate, but it's actually just like my planner in one notebook. And it really helps me because then I don't have to worry about forgetting things, because then I get stressed. So yeah, I catch everything that way. And then the other thing that I'm really bad at is math. I'm just not good at it. I understand the concepts. I was awesome in high school. I would be able to explain the concepts to other people and actually like teach the concepts to my classmates, but I couldn't execute them, which is like a terrible, terrible situation for me. Also in my high school, I think I have a complex about it though, because in my high school you had to be in either advanced pre-calculus, so that was like university 1 or 2 pre-calculus, or just normal pre-calculus, and other than that you were in like dumb math. So I had to be in dumb math by grade 12 because I couldn't do second year university level calculus, which I don't think really counts as math. So maybe I'm not really bad at math. I'm just not super handy with arithmetic.